it will summon a brown Mooshroom. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Echo, and I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. We're back on Minecraft. We're back on Minecraft Java Edition, the PC version, with the latest snapshot, because today it's snapshot day, my dudes. This is snapshot 19W08A, and according to the developers, we're going to start seeing less feature snapshots. We're now going to start seeing bug fix snapshots, changes, etc. We've already passed January. We're coming to the end of February, so I'm pretty sure the developers want to get this update out, so then they can announce the next update that will be revealed. Now, if you do enjoy today's video, and you do enjoy staying updated with everything Minecraft, snapshots, betas, etc., please be sure to hit that like button. It really helps me, and it also helps other people out there find these kinds of videos. I'll leave the official changelog down below in description. So, there's a couple of changes with today's snapshot, but if you missed last week's video, we did go over it. It was all about foxes. This one spawned with something in its mouth. They're really, really cute. There's a lot more to them that I want to show you in today's video. But one of the key changes in today's snapshot is to do with iron golems. So iron golems will now naturally generate within a village. Whenever you go to a village, there will always be one iron golem there. Now, this is to kind of counteract the bad omen when you go to a village and the Ravager spawns, aka the Villager Beast. It's to give them some form of protection. Although I think like one iron golem isn't enough. And I feel like in this update, they should have changed the iron golem a little bit more. I feel like the pathfinding and the iron golem in general really isn't that great. It's kind of outdated, and it did need some form of improvement. But whether you go to a snow village, savannah, desert, etc., there will be an iron golem. I tied him down because they just wander off. He was all the way down there. I get really annoyed though that they still sink in Minecraft. I mean, you can leash them, which is a bonus, but whenever you go to a village now, you will find yourself an iron golem who is naturally there, meaning that you don't technically have to use your iron to protect your villages. I would still recommend building like walls though around your village. But anyway, that's the main thing in terms of villager changes. But they did go ahead and introduce something that was previously exclusive for Minecraft Pocket Edition and the Console Edition versions. I actually didn't realize this, but as of today, in this latest snapshot, they went ahead and finally introduced leather horse armor to Minecraft Java PC. I didn't know this wasn't already a thing. I guess I played a lot of Pocket Edition and Console Edition, so I kind of missed out. So this is the crafting recipe. You need seven leather. You need 3 on the side, 1 in the middle, and then 3 on the right hand side. I'll show you the formation inside of a crafting table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the outcome is going to be leather horse armor. This is the only craftable horse armor within Minecraft. Obviously, previously we had iron horse armor, gold horse armor, and diamond horse armor. Those are not craftable. If I grab myself some iron ingots, for example, and we do the exact same recipe, it doesn't produce anything at all. The cool thing about leather, though, is there's actually a lot to it. I think it's probably the best armor that you can get within the game. So, of course, it's linked to horses, but with these, you can dye them. You can dye them as much as you want, very similar to where you can dye leather armor as much as you want. Something that's quite disappointing, though, is I've grabbed a bunch of these. I thought they would have went along the same route as Console Edition. Oh, is that a baby fox? I don't think it's a baby. Oh, no, it's not a baby fox. It's just a really, really fast fox. You know what? You can have something in your mouth. They usually pick them up and carry them around. But on the Pocket Edition version and Console Edition version, you can use a dye, whether it's black, any dye at all, and you can right-click on a cauldron that's filled with water, and then the color would change. They didn't quite do that with the Java PC version. So you're just going to have to do these via your crafting table. So if we grab these and we open our crafting table inside of here, any type of armor you want to use. So for example, we want to use black, we can use black, but you can dye these as much as you want. You can mix and match the colors as much as you want. I really like the leather, the yellow one, sorry. The yellow one looks really cool. And if I show you guys on a horsey, it's actually a really nice color. Look at it. It's quite bright. I like it a lot. Actually, that's a good question. What's the difference between the leather one that's yellow and we grab ourselves some gold, because I want to see what looks a little bit brighter. Let's see if the gold one is, if there's a big difference. Honestly, there really isn't too much difference between the gold and the yellow. The yellow seems a little bit more vibrant to me. But anyway, they've introduced tons of different designs, color changes that you want to do. We'll do a couple more. We'll go leather horse armor with purple. What happens if we add yellow? It's not that great. I really do like the purple one, though. We'll definitely get this in here. Let's have a quick look at this. A purple coated horse. Now, that's really cool. Now, that I really, really like. So if you guys are intrigued to mess around with horses, they introduced the dyeable stuff. About time. It's been a long, long time coming for Java PC. Don't know why it took so long. Kind of sad that they didn't link it to the cauldrons, though. So in the changelog, they said that they've made some changes to the splash potion of invisibility. Now, if I stick a wandering trader inside of here and we do /time set night, he will drink a potion and he will go invisible. And if we do /time set day, he will drink some milk, and as you guys can see, you can see him there. So, previously, if I had a zombie and this guy was invisible, the zombie would still find him. I think they've kind of... It says that they've made potions of invisibility work like they should work. If I just quickly read the changelog to you guys, this is exactly what it says. It says, improvements to invisibility to allow it to correctly work in many cases where it didn't, but you'd expect it to. So, it doesn't really tell you exactly where it would work. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to set it to nighttime. I'm going to wait for him to drink that. Then I'm going to place this down and see if the mob attacks him. Now, the zombie doesn't straight away go and attack the wandering trader, villager, whatever you want to call him. But I think over a period of time, he does somewhat start to find interest in him. No, he's really not interested in the wandering trader at all. So that kind of makes sense. Whole point of potion invisibility is to be invisible and not have to deal with any kind of mob. But as soon as we set this to daytime, he's in somewhat kind of trouble, as you guys can see. The thing with the Wandering Trader, though, if killed, does not turn into a zombified trader. They just die, as you can see, and then the zombie's going to die as well. So I kind of want to try this with the villager as well. So if we put this fence back across, put a villager inside of here, I'm going to make you invisible. So he's invisible right now. We're going to set this back to nighttime, put the zombie back in here, and I'm going to break this. And I'm curious. See, the zombies are not interested. They are not interested in the Wandering Trader. They're not interested in invisible villagers. You know what you could really do? Oh, no. Oh, he's getting them now, though. So maybe, like, it takes a little bit of time for zombies to start to attack them. What I was thinking, though, you could link up, like, dispensers. When they go in here, like, because obviously villagers go in villages, you could put down a pressure plate, have, like, a potion stand. Well, let's just try this. If we go to dispenser, we put a dispenser there. We want it to be this way. Come on. Facing this way. And we get a pressure plate. Pressure plate there, and we put, let's say, a potion of invisibility inside of there. We could have it so when the villagers... Oh, I've already done it, right? I've already splashed myself. But you could have it where when the villagers walk inside a house, especially because they do that at nighttime, they go inside of here, then they get hit with the potion of invisibility. It means during nighttime, because obviously this potion's for 8 minutes, it means for at least 8 minutes of the time, the villagers are going to be invisible. It's going to be less chance of them being killed. So that's kind of an interesting one. The last test that we're going to do with this guy is I'm going to get inside of there, and I'm going to go invisible. So we'll see if that does anything at all. I'll grab myself a sword real quick so we can speed this process up. Let's get rid of you. So yeah, changes to invisibility. Quite interesting. I think it's about time, though, because obviously the whole point of invisibility is to be invisible. Nothing more annoying than having invisibility and doesn't necessarily work. So I'm going to splash myself. I now have invisibility. I really like the new designs that they have for them. I'm going to set it to nighttime. I'm going to quickly get rid of all of this. Just keep this. And I'm going to spawn him right there. But I'm invisible right now. I'm going to do / game mode survival. Now I'm invisible right now. See, it looks like the whole pathfinding has been improved. He's really not interested in me. But I think over a period of time, they might become interested in the player. They might come interested in yeah, because he's not even following me, actually. Wow, so they did finally improve the potion of invisibility. If you hit them, then they become active, and they kind of know exactly where you're at. So I kind of like that, though. I think it's a pretty good change. I'm going to integrate it before you kill me. Back to daytime. Let's get rid of him. That's the first time I fully experienced and mess around with that. So something that was really fun in last week's snapshot. I better drink myself some milk, just in case. So something that was noticed in last week's snapshot with the dispenser, you could put armor on a fox, and you could put armor on a panda, and you could put armor on a dolphin. It was all done with dispensers, and then you'd flick this. Obviously, he's got it inside his mouth, but every time you flick this, it would go on top of them. Very similar to how it used to do with villages. They went ahead and patched it. It's not possible anymore, sadly. So according to the changelog, it says here, foxes that trusted you in previous snapshots will unfortunately no longer trust you. They've done some changes to the fox's eye height to prevent them from drowning when swimming. So, oh, that's turned into that. I didn't mean that to happen. We grab ourselves some water, and we put some foxes inside. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. If we just fill this up and put a fox inside of here, they were drowning quite a lot last week. Please don't fill that up. But now their like snout and their eyes are above the water. Previously, it was like their whole head was underneath. They're no longer gonna drown accordingly. So that's something else I wanted to show. So last thing I do have for you, this was actually shown to me on social media. And if I spawn in a fox, and I grab myself a chicken spawn egg as well, because I want to show you something pretty cool here. And we grab myself an ordinary diamond sword. So if I grab myself an ordinary diamond sword, I throw this on the floor, we get a fox. He should pick it up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And I put down a chicken. As you can see, they kill them. Now, if I put down another fox, and I put an enchanted sword down, which is obviously, this has got fire aspect on. I'm going to just show you guys real quick. It's got fire aspect 2 on. Come on, somebody pick it up. The fox has got the fire aspect, so if I put down another chicken, once this fox killed him, it gives it like the fire effect. Now, unfortunately, we know as Minecraft players, if we kill it, it gives automatically like cooked food. That doesn't quite happen if a fox does it, but I thought that was really, really interesting. I thought it was really, really cool. So put that on the floor. Not gonna pick it up, are you? You've already got something in your mouth, haven't you? You gonna pick it up? There you go. One more time. Do it. There you go. Cooked stuff. So I think that's everything in this week's snapshot. Hold on 1 second. Before you go anywhere, I was just scrolling social media, Twitter, and somebody has found in the coding brown mushrooms. So previously in Minecraft, we've only ever had these, which are the red mushrooms. You're familiar with them. If you shave them, you get an ordinary cow. You find these in the Mushroom Islands. Now, I was spawning tons of these, and I was like, I don't see a brown mushroom. However, it turns out there is a specific command that you guys need to use. So if I show you guys the specific summoning code, it's /summon mushroom, and then you've got the abbreviations for your locations, and then you've got in brackets type, colon, in brackets brown, and then you've got more brackets, and then if you hit this, it will summon a brown mushroom. Now, if I just click on this guy, it will just automatically go to the mushroom spawn egg. Nobody really knows the whole point of these, how they're gonna work, how they're gonna spawn, but this was like an old joke that developers talked about, and they've went ahead and officially introduced them to the game. Let me know what you think about these. If I grab myself some shears though, like what, do we get brown mushrooms from these ones? Oh, we got the brown mushrooms. Now if we shave these guys, of course we get the red mushrooms. Intriguing. Go and have some fun. I love the whole effect with these though, like how the effect works. That's actually really cool. It's like a miniature TNT explosion. So I found that quite interesting. I'll try and leave the summoning code down below in the description, but you can find it on social media. But have a great day, and I catch you guys next time. Bye.